Good afternoon, Architect Marlon.
Hi, Joanne. Yeah,
So, when did you find out that you wanted to become an architect?
I think that was before I turned high school. Kasi my dad is actually an architect. I was fascinated with him doing his drafting skills.
Where did you do your training and education?
Most of my training talaga and what I learned is from my dad. Kasi my dad is actually a pioneer of Architect Coscolwela, a very famous architect. He handled mga big residential projects. I studied in University of Santo Tomas.
Whose work inspires you as an architect?
I would say my father. Siya talaga yung nagbigay sa akin ng values on how to become an architect. Sabi niya sa akin, you cater to the needs of your client. Client ka lang. So kung ano yung hinihingi ng client, ibigay mo. You are not here to prove yourself or to make a name for yourself. Kasi yung gagawin mo, hindi naman para sa'yo. Para sa client mo.
What are the current challenges, limitations being faced with an architect today, design-wise?
Siguro, ang current challenge ngayon is there are so many architects now. Diba? And the competition is really hard. Lalo na on this period wherein social media, the internet is very accessible. Unlike on our time, kami noon, hindi pa uso yung CAD, yung mga computers. Talagang, when you look for somebody, an architect or a design, andali, you have to, to ask somebody. Ngayon, Facebook, one click lang. Minsan may iba dyan, design free na, mga ganun-ganun. So, yun yung parang nagiging problem ngayon ng mga architects, especially the old-timers.
What is your proudest achievement?
Ito. This is my proudest achievement. I started in Heart Center in 2004. I started here, wala pa masyadong infrastructure ng Heart Center. Actually, you barely know what Heart Center is. Alam nyo lang, hospital siya that caters to patients. Here in Heart Center, we have our own design team, we have our own maintenance team. We started redeveloping Heart Center, and I'm happy to showcase these accomplishments na nagawa ko dito sa Heart Center.
What medium do you normally use for expressing your design for outdoor?
I prefer natural stones, wood, yung nakikita nyong bricks. Actually, that's one of my favorite masonry elements, the brick. Kasi, like any other natural stone, when you set it up, initially medyo mahal nga, pero forever wala ka nang iintindihin kasi hindi ka na magre-repaint, lilinisin mo na lang. Majority ngayon is talagang puro futuristic na, yung nagba-box type na. Makikita mo, simplest of lines na lang today. When you say you practice green, you practice eco-friendly materials, you use materials that can be recyclable, that are manufacturally green made. What
advice can you give to architects who are just starting out? What books do you recommend for them to read?
Siguro stick with the old books, especially books that pertains to a particular architect, like siguro si Architect Manyosa. He has a very good line of books. Architect Alarcon also has a very good information on Philippine architecture. Kasi you have to know your roots first before you dwell into something.
Are the finishing materials that meet your expectations available in the Philippine market?
Yeah, so far, they have been, may mga lumalabas ngayon, mga tinatawag nating mga faux finishes. Dito sa Heart Center, we use the stamp plate. Stamp plate is a form of concrete finish na may color tone yan eh. Pag ginanon mo, magta-tile set siya, nakala mo bricks, akala mo natural stone na asphalt or natural stone na. So, sabi ko, try natin doon pinakamaganda. So, natuwa naman ako kasi they followed my specifications.
So, do you recommend GT Stoneworks to your clients?
Of course. Kasi I saw how GT, the technical personnel of GT works. Siguro, periodically, magre-resealer ka lang. Pero mura lang yun compared naman sa repainting. Tapos, ang ganda pa nung effect ng bahay mo.
Do you ever use Wilcon Home Depot products in your projects?
Of course, lagi. With Wilcon, andyan na. It's like a supermarket of all construction materials.
Thank you you, Architect Marlon Reyes, for taking time to speak with me. We learned so many things about your profession, as well as giving us aspiration and motivation to strive more in life. Again, thank you so much.
So, thank you.